We're live now.
I think I did it.
Look,
Okay.
that's
What is
not
happening,
us.
everybody?
I'm
What's
Jake
that?
Johnson. Oh, damn.
Hey,
Oh,
there's
hey.
Jake
I'm not
Johnson.
clicking any buttons
That
till you
that's
tell me
not.
to.
That doesn't look like Jake
We're
Johnson.
going to have to click buttons because Sean's here.
Yes, somebody's gonna have to click buttons because I don't.
What's
even
up, Chicken Wang? We're
What's
on the
up?
shit show tonight, boys.
Corey's got it. Corey knows his job. He's Mr. Comment Man.
Mr. Do
And
Everything.
I'm big sexy. You all know what I do. So that
Well, I
means
guess I'm
you're
the pretty
running the
one
show
then.
tonight, Josh.
I guess I'm the pretty one tonight. So
You are.
yes,
You
I like
are.
Mr. Postman in 18 inches of
I'll
snow.
see. Josh is filling in for Natalie tonight. Natalie is feeling a little under the weather and just not with us tonight. So I mean, I'm sure she's probably with us in spirit,
With us, but not with us.
right? Exactly. That's
confusing.
very true. What's happening, everybody? I'm Sean, Big Sexy Glander. Spokane beard mustache, beard mob. I am a part owner of Big Sexy Beard Brand. I don't even know what part I am these days, but I'm one of the multi-owners. And I'm also part of this amazing show that we bring to you every Wednesday night. So, and it's Wednesday. With me, as
Jeremy 520
always, is the ghostess with the mostest.
What's up, everybody? You know me. I'm the other half of, well, I guess I'd be the other third of BSBB.
You are the other third. That's why I said I had to change it right then,
Hold
too.
on.
Like,
there's 3 of us now.
There is.
Oops. Let's see. Talking Beards the club. Let's see. I don't know. That's about it. I'm pretty lame nowadays.
Oh, yes. I also am part of Talking Bears the Club. I also am part of the Crafty Whisper Club. I'm also a AAA member. I have. Yeah. At what? That's my thing is, when do you? I just should say, hi, I'm Sean. How's it going, everybody? What is happening, Matt Sherwood?
What's up, Matt?
You are not Natalie, Josh. Who are you?
I am not Natalie. It's kind of disappointing, honestly.
There's a shark behind you.
I'm a little let down that I'm not Natalie because she's fucking cool. But I'm Josh. I'm filling in. I'm gonna try to be, a third of the cool, that's normally here. But I got a podcast on Talking Beard Network. I got 2 of them for music lovers only. Art Assault Saturdays and Sundays. So yeah.
You are funny. I mean, none of us are Natalie, by any means.
No.
So don't take it too hard. It's just we're just not there yet.
Dude, there's a shark behind you.
Huh?
There's a shark behind him.
There's
that a dog?
It's a shark. That
It's
was
a shark?
That was one
what I
Kevin
thought.
painted. I don't know what it is exactly, but I wasn't feeling it. So it's been setting for almost a year now. Well,
It's a shark dog.
yeah.
Yeah.
The dark shark. Good lord.
That's happened. So we also are here after a week hiatus. We were gone. We were traveling. Corey was the only one that wasn't traveling, and Corey was like, I ain't doing this shit by myself. Y'all can just piss off.
Everybody else gets nights off. I needed one too.
We're taking the week off. We were fine with that, and most of us were either somewhere in Nevada or Oregon, probably, when the show was going off. So.
We got Paul on. Paul Chicken Bread.
What is happening, Shannon? Good to see you. Speaking of Shannon was also where I was in Nevada, in Las Vegas.
The City of Sin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sean Sin, all
Badass.
right.
I know badass isn't part of the name, but for the Battleborn, the Sin City Battleborn comp, but it should be called the Badass Battleborn comp because it's pretty freaking rad. And it was way fun. It was super awesome. And we'll talk a little bit more about that when we get the rest of our group onto the stage.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Will we?
The big stage, the stage of the Book of Face.
The Book of Faces?
The tube.
How about we bring on our first guest right now?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Baby Hands, what's happening, brother?
What's up, baby hands? So, I'm Kyle Waller. I live in Ohio, but I'm part of the Mad Viking Kentucky chapter.
It's because
And I'm
Ohio
also
sucks.
Yeah. Okay, all right. Let's just don't talk about that. And I'm also an ambassador for White Oak Beard Supply. So,
Very nice.
Waller
Very
10,
nice.
I'll get you 10.
And you got okay.
Bam!
I don't
That'll
know.
get you 10.
I'm not sure if that's the best slogan, but you know, you might.
Surprise!
Yeah, right. Who knows? It might actually work out great. People might just find the
What was the catch a predator knocking on your door? What's that, Chris?
Chris Hansen.
Yeah.
I don't know what y'all talking about. What's up with the baby hands?
So, best friend of mine, his name is Mark. I've known him for like 12 years. When he first met me, he noticed that I had abnormally small hands for a guy. So he called me baby hands. So many years on down the road, everybody's caught on to it now. The majority of my friends in and out of the beard community have caught on to it. And me and my best friend Mark, we also have baby hand tattoos.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait.
tattoos.
You have where?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It's a small baby hand.
Like where is this? Do I dare ask where your baby hand tattoo is?
It's on my side.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool.
Side of
Yeah.
what?
I was just curious. We
my
were
love
just
handles.
wondering how many years this was going to get us. You know, friggin'.
It's the side of my love handles, down below.
Well, I'm sure we can get on a few lists, Sean. I'm sure we can.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we can. Like to catch a predator.
We're all going to years after the show. So.
That's every.
Well, I
Saturday.
appreciate you joining us, Kyle. I'm ready to have a crap load of fun with the more people. Hopefully, not his. No, yes, I would really think baby hands tattoos would be the worst.
Maybe.
We were trying not to go there, but you know.
Leave it to Melissa to bring that up.
Yeah, we did.
She has no idea.
Miss Emily, what is happening?
Hi.
Yeah, I should probably warn you about stuff like that, right? I am. Hey, welcome to the show.
You know what? I actually wish that his baby hand was like on his inner thigh, so it looks like it's like, you know, like there to show his balls or like cup the ball. Don't you think that'd be funny?
Damn it! I like that idea. I like it.
And if it's a baby hand, it's gonna make everything else look bigger.
Did Fabs tell you to say that?
No.
Oh my god!
No, he's playing his video game.
Oh, we're on the list.
All right. Yeah,
we got to save that for the Patreon version of the show. You know.
Okay.
Is that what you tell Fabs?
The OnlyFans.
That's the OnlyFans.
No.
This is for the VIP content, you know. So it's good. I mean,
Natalie's
you
never
got to
gonna
pay
miss
for a
another show.
subscription to get this.
No, Ghost. John doesn't need a baby hands.
It's already small enough.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, hey Emily, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Emily. I am the treasurer for West Coast Beard Mob, and I am also a member of the Los Angeles Gentlemen's Social Club. And I'm a whiskerina when I can be.
When you can be.
Yeah, you know, my work schedule doesn't really allow for me to take a lot of time off work or travel. So, and you know, I did this last weekend. I was where Glander was in Nevada, and it was so fun. It makes me want to compete even more. Now I want to compete
It
like
was
a lot
super
more.
rad.
Yeah,
And she brought home hardware.
Look at that. The couple that wins together stays together.
That's probably how that goes. I'm pretty sure. Like anything else we would be to say just doesn't sound right. So
right? Yeah. But I love bearding, and I love that it's always for charity, and I love when we do get to travel and all meet up like a family. So
absolutely, it's a family reunion every time we hit somewhere, isn't it?
yeah,
So I love it.
I think it's so cool how we like chat during the week online, and then we all get to like see each other in person on the weekends.
Right. Absolutely.
Cool.
Wish it was more weekends. I'm with you on the traveling cost a lot of friggin' money, and taking time off work costs a lot of friggin' money. So it's
right
a catch-22.
Yeah. So I guess that's good to have the online comps then too in between, so that
absolutely
we can still raise money and see each other. Yeah, because not everybody can travel.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here.
We are super excited to have you. And speaking of excited to have people, ladies and gentlemen, he's still around. I gotta say, it may have been a while since you've seen him. You may have seen him a lot more lately, but you're seeing him live tonight.
What's up?
Ladies and gentlemen, State Farm, what is happening, my man?
Not much, man. Thanks for having me. For those of you that don't know, I'm State Farm Captain Beard Mob, Washington. And I took a hiatus. I'm just going to get this out in the open. I was dealing with some deep, dark, mental, emotional shit. And, I did what I had to do. And I took a step back and I got myself right. And guess what? I'm back and I feel better than I ever did. So,
and your family was right here where you left us.
You were. There was a few that did check in with me when I did take the hiatus. So, to those that did check in, I cannot tell you how much that meant. So,
well, we're excited to have you back.
I'm back.
That's for sure, brother.
And he has a mustache.
And I have a mustache again.
But mine's
I love it.
It is true.
Thanks, Emma.
Like we almost got a show that everybody has a mustache. We just missed it. Missed it.
Also,
I mean, I probably have a little bit of a mustache.
But did I forget mine? I forgot to put mine on today. Shit.
I would like to point out though, the opening picture.
No, is that mustache?
You two with Whalers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh. You might want to update that.
What? Oh, the video?
Yeah, the video.
Yeah, Josh still has us in there with Whaler. By the way, if you need a great video and you don't care if it's updated or not, hit up Josh Bethel there.
You got to send me updated pictures, man. I can't do it all. I can draw it.
I can draw that together. He updated it a little bit and threw it together in like one freaking little sitting that he hurried up and did it before the show for us. So
yeah, well, yes. I forgot.
Yes, we're good. We are good. We are good to go. We love it. It's awesome. We will eventually have mustaches again on video as well. So
I think at this point it's probably just easier to shave back to Whalers. I think that would be easier at this point. For me.
It's way less work for Josh. Come on. Help the guy out.
Our first topic, if your production manager is too friggin' lazy to update the video, do you just shave your damn mustache off?
Yep.
Only for competition reasons.
Yep, you do.
I'm with Jake. It's going to cost
production manager now.
Hell of a lot of money for this thing to come back off again. It really is.
Well, I think we kind of set the bar with what we did in that Mob Fest 5. So yeah, it's going to be, or Ed, you matter.
It was something. Yeah. It was definitely. I mean, you ain't gonna probably see that again, but we'll see. No. Who knows? That gives everybody something to target at. Try to get more money for your mustaches.
That's goals.
But yes, so y'all saw not only were a couple, Natalie and I gone, Emily was definitely gone. She was off competing, having fun. We had a great time. My wife was a judge. Ash and her. So, okay, here, while we're sitting here with this one. So, Ash, this was her first, Ash Walker, president of Spokane Beard Mustache. So, Ash, this was her first, Ash
Who's got the
Walker,
echo?
president of Spokane. Who is that? So,
Who's
Ash,
watching on
this
their
was her
phone?
first, Ash Walker, president of Spokane.
Me.
What is happening?
I don't know.
That was crazy, but let's hope
Watch
it
on
doesn't
your
happen.
phone. Just turn the volume down.
So, was it me?
Somebody's making a remix.
Yeah, I mean, was that you, Josh?
It wasn't me.
Oh, I was like, are you recording and mixing this weird stuff? Okay, sorry, everybody. That was some weird,
He
like,
Can't
freaking.
update the pictures, but he can do live mixes.
Yeah, right. That's
Like
some
a post
CIA shit going on here right now, but I'm not really sure.
Maybe,
So.
maybe it's that TikTok ban taking effect.
Uh-oh, watch out.
Right. So
They're
this,
watching us. We're on them list.
Right?
so Ash's beard or whole costume. She did a whole costume here. I mean, I don't even know if I have. Darn it, I did not upload a full pic of this, but it's a full costume. And the cool part about this costume is not only, oh no, I think she won for her realistic. She actually won. She won her first trophy. This was her first time competing ever. President of Spokane Beard and Mustache. And but she later then wore this entire outfit just as it is on Tuesday night to the Golden Knights game.
Nice.
They brought her on the ice.
No
That's
way.
Rad.
Yep.
That's rad.
That's
I'm
so
still
cool.
waiting to find some type of video footage of it.
Right? Oh my God,
But-
that's amazing.
They stopped her on the way into the building and they said, "Hey, we want to bring you out. Like this is
Yeah.
badass." So
That's so cool.
that's pretty badass. Her favorite, she just happened to be, and that's why she did this inspired beard here was for the Golden Knights because it is her favorite hockey team and she's a big hockey fan. And so she wore it to the show. I'm glad she did it. And she got brought onto the ice, which is so super rad.
Wow.
That is very
That's
cool.
cool.
But
I love that.
look at Bearding crossing over.
Right?
So I was lucky enough to bring home a little something as well.
Oh, yeah.
Just
As
like-
Corey said, I had to have paid for it, obviously. Saw some things in Vegas we'd never seen before, which was pretty awesome.
Yeah. Did you go to the alien jerky?
No alien. Like a donkey show.
Hold on a minute.
Wow.
The
That's
alien
on
jerky.
the outside of the
I was
city
in.
limits.
I
of Vegas.
was
Lot
there with my
lizard.
wife. We didn't go see
That's
no
out in the
sideshows.
county.
It was really-
It's out in the county.
It's the beef jerky place.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
I
It's
understand.
just a
They
big
are.
tourist
Did
attraction.
you have to enter a circus tent for this?
Right?
Those rocks
If
are
the
cool,
answer is
though.
yes, that's even funnier, to be honest.
Right? I like those rainbow rocks, though. That's like one of those places that you go to one time and it's cool.
Yeah, it was pretty darn cool, except for it was like 70-mile-an-hour winds and 23 below. Not really, but it was Vegas' version of that. So, a whole crap load of us got tattoos, matching tattoos. Everybody got mustaches. This is Drea's leg.
Wait, no baby hand tattoos?
No,
Oh,
there was no. I
man.
didn't even, dude. That
We
didn't
didn't
even
know.
mean something to me until just now. Like this baby hand thing. I mean, had I done it, I'd have been like, no, it was just funny. I did get a little ghost on me because
Oh.
Corey wasn't able to make
Yeah,
it,
I
so
bet
I
you
made
did.
sure he was there in spirit.
Wow, that's awesome.
But yeah, sorry about us being gone. There was a little explanation and what we've been doing, and now we're gonna just get into the show and start freaking bantering. For those of you out there that don't know what we do on Banter and Beards, we come up with topics or current events or or just crazy ass off the wall stuff that we sit around and talk about and shake our heads at each other and all kinds of cool shit, you know? So that being said, who wants to bring out the first topic? What is happening, Harry? Good to see you, brother.
Harry wants to.
Hello, Joker.
I say we let Emily do it.
Oh, joy.
Oh, you just got nominated, Emily.
So excited. I'm so nervous. Okay.
Oh, don't be. Have you heard any of Corey's freaking topic?
Yeah. Right? I mean, it doesn't have to be about bearding, right?
No.
Not anything.
No, it absolutely doesn't, nor should it have to do with bearding.
Fuck. Come on, dude.
It
I mean-
can if it wanted to, but it doesn't. Don't restrict that.
Okay. I mean, I guess mine is about bearding. Like, I guess from a woman's point of view, like, I don't get
Here we go.
where did it come from where like beards and tattoos were like, oh my God, like so judgmental from people. Like, you either look homeless or disheveled, or if you have tattoos, it's like, I can't trust you, or like you might be a criminal. So I just like wonder, because you guys have beards and you like look at like, yeah, look at a lot of you have a ton of tattoos. So how do you deal? Like, does that happen to you guys? Like, I'm just curious from a woman's standpoint, because to me, I think that's silly. Being with somebody that has a really nice beard that's always clean and put together, probably more than my own hair is, like with tattoos, and you know they're really nice people. I just don't get that. Like, did it start from some old person back in the day and just like carried on all these decades, or I don't know.
mean, the 70s and 80s, the bikers, I mean, they were riding around dirty, you know, Hell's Angels type vagrants.
Okay,
so
that
that's
makes
where
sense.
the stigmata came from. The, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, shit.
And then, like, do you guys feel like you have to represent that those things aren't true as like males in, you know, 2023 and bearding, like trying to be positive about charity? And do people bug you about that stuff? So that was my question. That was what I wanted to banter about.
I personally don't give a hoot what people think. You know, I mean, I know what's going on, so that's all that matters. You know, and when I was coming of age, actually, I got my first tattoo at 17 without my parents' notice. Dad woke me up. What the hell is that? And smacked it and laughed. And but
What was it?
Dad, go.
a
What
sun,
was it?
a sun on my arm.
Oh, okay.
And but it was still, you know, I mean,
Was it being held up by two baby hands?
everybody's got tattoos now. I mean, doctors. I mean, I had to cover tattoos. I couldn't have facial hair when I was working at Dillon's, a grocery store here, Kroger's, and so you know that's why I wanted to do them. And then now everybody's got them. Your doctor's all, you know, tatted up, you know. So now I'm like, I got one tattoo in like 20 years. And I mean, one because I'm broke.
Right? I can't believe tattoos
now
are so expensive.
Now it's not so rebellious. So I'm like, I don't want to do it. You know, I was rebelling.
Yeah.
You know, that was my rebel.
So I have
I don't think that any of mine. I don't know that I have anything on me that's rebellious, but maybe more expression, you know, expressionistic of myself.
That bright red one's pretty rebellious.
The what?
That bright red one.
Yeah, that's not. We don't talk about the bright red. Why don't you think I uploaded a picture of my mustache? Because my mustache is right next to the bright red one. So
let's talk about the bright red one.
No, we're not talking
People
about
want to
that.
know. Inquiring minds want to know, Glender.
what's funny is too many people know about the bright red one. So.
I want to be those too many.
All right, real quickly. I got a extremely oversized. My tattoo artist talked to me into getting it way oversized, more than I wanted to, because the detail would be amazing. Okay, cool. Let's roll. Well, so I got my version of I took a beard company I represented. I changed it just a little bit to represent me more than the beard company. And I got it in a 5-inch freaking circle on my leg, which is I know y'all don't think 5-inch sound too freaking big, but
It is.
it's a gigantic ass circle when you only got 4-inch legs. So I mean,
She said.
it's a big ass circle, you know.
It's like having baby hands,
Yeah,
baby legs.
Yeah, put the baby hand next to
baby
that
legs.
big ass circle.
yeah.
Now you can put a baby hand next to the circle.
I'm telling you right now, Kyle's hands can't even make my calves look big. I'm telling you, it's just not even.
Mine are shrinking, so I'm like, holy crap. Well, I mean, what's below chicken legs? I mean,
If I was about to say,
Frog legs.
if a
Frog
bunch
legs?
of my legs showed
Frog
up at
legs.
your table at B Dubs, you'd send them back. So I mean,
Man.
it's terrible.
um,
But yes, so there was my tattoo. On to the bad choices, people. I don't know what else to say.
Right?
On to the your topic though. Jake, how do you feel about it having a? And I ask you because, you know, when we're tall, you also have an ominous look to you. When you walk up to somebody, that you don't know, I get it all the time myself. Being, you know, 6'3", freaking tatted up, big guy, and I'm only getting bigger, and not in the Jake Johnson ways, but I'm only getting bigger.
No,
walk up and people look at you sometimes.
Yeah. No, they definitely, if they don't know me and I'm just walking through a room, they are very cognizant of my position in the room, and it's not in a good way. It's they're waiting for me to, you know, go punch someone in the face or come, you know, steal their purse.
What?
And then they talk to me and they're like, well, yeah, no, that's not going to happen. But yeah, no, it happens a lot. Like I see and it's not so much like the younger generation, because I mean we all grew up with tattoos. It's the older women that are more protective of their stuff, and it's the older guys who give me like the worst, like, leering looks that. And they're the ones with like the military tattoos on their forearms.
Right.
Like they like, you have tattoos as well. Like,
Right?
why are you judging me for having tattoos and a beard, and you have, you know, your scruff and a tattoo? Like it doesn't make any sense. But I mean, it could be the subject matter of my tattoos. I mean, I got a cleaver, a demon pig, a Viking skull. I mean, it could be that.
They're like,
But-
oh,
You need a ghost.
I do not need a ghost.
Put some freaking baby
Here you
hands
go.
on it, and everybody is gonna be like,
Tell you what. Here's what we're gonna do.
A ghost.
I'm gonna
with
get a
baby
big
head.
red circle with baby hands, a ghost, and I don't know what else in the middle. but
Wow.
We'll just combine everybody's bad tattoo
sounds
into
like the
one.
apocalypse.
we're doing it up.
I
Hey,
feel
Kyle, how
bad.
about you? How many looks do you get when you show off your baby hands?
Well, all right. So, here in Ohio, there's 1,000 tattoo shops and 1,000 beards. So, you know, people, it's a common thing. You know, now, I was raised in a very religious, very conservative household. So when I got my first piercing, when I got my first tattoo, questions were asked. But now it's like, you know, but I'm not very scary. Might be scary to look at because I'm not that pretty. But like, you know, I don't get anybody approaching me saying, "Hey, dude, why you look like a biker?" Like, I don't get the stigma. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
stop the stigma. Like, for real.
Right? That could be a new hashtag for all us bearding people.
I think that
Think it would
hashtag
be-
would mean a lot of things, you know.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Or the
I think it already
the
does.
first typo, stop the stigmata. I mean, that could be that could turn it weird too. So
Or
Yeah.
schmegma.
Very
That could be a
weird.
problem.
Yes. Stop this
What say you,
schmegma.
Corey?
Me? I don't know. younger, like, of course, everybody was rebelling and getting tattoos. I didn't get my tattoo until I was like, I don't know, it was like 23, and it was my kid's name. So, like, I wanted tattoos growing up, and thank God I never got any because I'd regret every goddamn
Was
one
that your
of them.
first tattoo at 23?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
My first one was 23. Like, I wanted them all the time. I went to shops with people, but I never got anything.
Dude,
until
that's
then.
smart. Any tattoo that I believe I've got before 23 is covered up now.
Wow.
So,
But then living
so
over
that's
here,
one left. It's not.
living over here by the
Any.
military base, though, now, I mean, you see that shit all the time. Like, you see them guys in uniforms, even the girls in uniforms, walking into the gas stations and stuff, and they got more than me. Hell,
right.
So it's definitely times have changed.
Yeah. And I really honestly myself, so my little opinion, and this is why I went to Jake with it. My opinion is I really think that it's a kind of a thing of the past of it not being accepted. But I feel like Emily kind of hit something when she named it all at once and was like, so yes, if you're, if you're bearded, you're tattooed, you're pierced up, and you're a okay sizable person, people look at you like, oh Jesus, I'm gonna go over here now, like, and walk on this side of the freaking room. And then Melissa hit it just as well with her comment when she said just big teddy bears, because if you just freaking say hello for a second, you're gonna find out we're probably the people you're gonna invite over for dinner. So,
yeah, we're the least scary.
I mean, you better have extra dinner, but yeah.
if you're inviting me over, that's for damn sure.
Look at, and you know what? I have a pre-existing heart condition that I was born with. I had 4 open heart surgeries as a baby, so I am not allowed to have tattoos or piercings. Because, if it got infected, it could travel to your bloodstream to your heart. There's like a name for it. I don't know what it's called.
Gotcha.
So,
yeah.
I've got nothing on me, so I just live through everybody else. Even though there's tattoos I would have loved to get, and I might be able to do it if I take antibiotics, but it was just never a risk.
I don't really feel tattoos are worth that much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Definitely not.
I always dyed my hair instead as my rebellion when I was younger.
Fuck.
Get the temporary tattoos. You can change your mind up.
There
I
you
told
go.
you he'd do it before the end of the show. Did you hear him?
I've definitely done temporary tattoos when I
heard
was drunk that I forgot about, and then the next day there's like a stain on my butt that I couldn't figure out what it was because it was like a faded temporary tattoo that I did with my best friend, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
I'm just gonna say there's always a highlight of the show that everybody remembers the one freaking little phrase, and I think the stain on my butt.
Stayed on my butt. Full of them tonight.
I woke up with a stain on my butt.
Baby hands got stolen.
Well, if we wouldn't have, if any of the guys would have said it, it probably wouldn't have stuck.
Yeah.
But
It would
Right?
not have. It
No.
would not have.
No.
That is for sure. All right, let's get another topic in here. I think we've talked about tattoos and beards and all of that enough. Jake, what do you got for us?
Well, I mean, we did talk about tattoos, and one of my topics was worst tattoos.
Okay.
And that doesn't just mean worst. Worst tattoo, but worst placement.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna say baby hands on your inner thigh.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing it. I don't know. I think
Maybe
it's weird.
you need to go get another baby hands tattoo. It's time for baby hands tattoo number 2.
Yeah, you do got to have a matching set.
That's right. Thank you.
Worst tattoos and placements, huh?
I would say 1990s tramp stamp.
Yeah. Love that. Great.
Those are
you got
weird.
one? Is that what you're
Down.
saying?
No.
Show us your tramp stamp.
Yeah, I was gonna say I want to see this thing.
Nope.
Oh,
I
my.
bet you
That's
one
one thing I
person
don't have.
here. This is 6 people. I bet you one person here has a tramp stamp.
Oh, you know
I'm
it's
sure
not
they do.
Just a stain on my butt.
Wait,
One-
never mind. Never mind. That's right, Emily. Emily can't get tattoos.
Yeah, she can't get tattoos.
1 out of 6.
Yeah.
Mm.
Man, how about a barbed wire freaking ring around your arm, you know? I mean,
Oh God!
Yes.
Tribal tattoo.
Yes. Or
I
tribal.
got one tribal, but I'm the
Tribal.
90s rebellious generation. I got one tribal band, but I was gonna incorporate into something.
Your arm's gonna fall off.
Yeah, I'm the white kid tribal 90s white kid tribe. I mean, I don't regret any of mine, and I haven't covered up any of mine. I've got some, one of them fixed, and I need to fix one. But I drew 90% of my tattoos. I drew it and said, "Hey, I want this," and I had a couple tattoo artists try to redraw it, and I'm like, "No, I want what I fucking drew, dude." But as far
they're
as
like, are you sure?
yeah,
You're like, yes, just do it.
like I said, I took the question as most painful. The ankle, I got some MC Escher guitar flames around my ankle. That hurt like really bad because it's just right on bone and it vibrates. And then I got something on my stomach. I got my Tupac on my stomach, my Tupac tattoos that made it popular. But that one felt like
That's
razor
badass.
blades, like a hot razor blade the
Oh my
entire
God.
time.
Oh my God, if I got a stomach tattoo, it would have went through so much hell over the last freaking 30 years.
Right? I even have stomach problems to add a
You'd order
tattoo
from
would be
Thug Life
horrible.
to Hug Life.
It might have been, it might be in a different language at this point.
Right?
you
It
know?
stretches out to like a whole new word. You're like,
I've changed weight like Oprah over the years, so it's freaking, it's nuts.
Chicken
Who
wing, you
knows?
bring me a gun and I'll cover your tattoo with stick figures.
Ooh, all right.
Oh, there you go.
We'll talk about it.
Okay,
over
so
time.
I have also tattooed myself with a homemade gun.
I did the
Oh,
the
no
needle
shit.
and the Indian ink, yeah, in like
Oh,
7th or
very
8th
cool.
grade.
Wow.
There in the art room there was a
You
bottle
used a
of
Bic
Indian
pen?
ink, and I used just a needle and I laid out a little strip of ink and I just sat there and dotted down my thigh. I had ended up with a line.
Oh my God.
That was it.
Are you connecting the dots?
I was trying, but it was really difficult. Yeah. What up, Sandwich?
Yeah, I can only imagine a needle and ink is very difficult. Just like
Oh
a
my
little-
God, you guys changed my name to Stain on the Butt.
I just noticed that. Well, there's only 3 people with that access, I believe. So.
Fats,
hands
how
were
the
up
hell
here
did
the whole
you do
time.
that?
My mom cannot watch this show now.
All right, baby hands. Worst
All right.
tattoo or location? And
I mean, so my worst tattoo location is my Cthulhu below my belly button.
Below your belly button.
If I got something below
Yeah.
my belly button,
What?
you wouldn't see
What
it.
is in the water up there, man?
That's right.
I got family from
Pork
Ohio.
stars is
They do weird
in the
shit
crowd.
too.
Oh no! Yes.
what did you say? No,
All right.
what,
So
what
there's
do
an
you have
author,
there?
a
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
What is that?
Octopus with dragon wings. It's Lovecraft.
What did you just say?
Yes.
It's a humanoid guy with an octopus face with dragon wings, and
I had no
Yep.
freaking idea that was a
Wait.
thing.
Is this a movie
Yeah.
or wait, what is this? Is it a movie?
let's start.
No, it's a book.
Yeah.
H.P. Lovecraft.
Oh, like,
Gotcha.
okay, I know. Okay. There
Oh,
was a
that helped
TV
you
show,
know what it is? I just was like, cool, yeah, all right, cool.
Yeah.
but there was a
It's in a
TV show
book.
recently from H.
Actually,
blah, blah,
I got one back
Lovecraft.
there.
Oh, you do?
Is it like
Yes,
the
you do.
Chupacabra?
A book or a Kalulu or whatever the fuck you said?
Cthulhu.
Yeah,
Cthulhu.
whatever the
Oops,
Next
sorry
to the
about
shark
that. We
dog.
do warn you about
Cthulhu.
having your kids watch this.
Oh my!
Anybody that knows me are gonna have their kids on a show that I'm on.
right? They're like, go take a nap.
Right. Yeah. So that one, yeah, I don't think I want any tattoos on my stomach. I just don't want, like, that sounds horrid. Like,
Okay.
I've
I've
got a lot of tattoos. I've had some bad locations. That just to me seems like too much muchness. Really, I mean, it's
Well, I got to ask, how far below the belly button?
Do you really have to ask though?
I mean,
like, do
I
we
think
need
the viewers want to know.
well, it's out there now.
So
I think they want to know.
Hold on, is it fat or skinny? Because like, if you go below my belly button, dude, you're gonna have to you're gonna have to use some pins to hold that shit up.
Is it an arrow? Is it an arrow?
No,
Like, hey,
it's a little bit bigger than like a quarter. It's about yay big.
Oh, man, I'm thinking like
and
full
it's-
blown, like, going down
No,
your
no,
thighs
no,
and shit,
no,
one of the tentacles,
no.
Tentacle
Yeah.
coming out of his
No,
ass.
no,
with
no,
baby
no.
head.
I mean,
Just,
if you're gonna
uh,
go big,
It wraps around his thigh.
to the
No,
little
no,
hand,
that would be cool.
the tiny hand.
One of the,
Yeah.
the wings are being held up by the baby hands. You know.
can you take an appropriate photo of it and share it in the beard community so we can actually see it? I'm really curious.
Is this like a
Yes,
picture?
I will do that.
I love
at a
that she
later date.
prefaced
Yeah,
that with
yeah.
appropriate.
Yeah,
photo.
so when you find Kyle all up in your DMs, it's because he's showing you a picture of his Kalulu.
No, I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna
I
post it
can't
straight on
remember what the
Facebook.
6 calls.
It'll be posted straight up on the interweb.
There you go.
There are no DMs. It'll be on
Just go
Facebook.
to Google. Just go to Google.
Yes.
Just go to
Okay, yeah. So like, I'd have to say right off the bat, if I was to pick one out of everything I've got, I would say the ditch of my arm is definitely the worst I've had.
Ooh, oh my God.
The ditch is bad. I mean, there's been a lot that are bad. Once you start getting up into the armpit area, it's
Yeah.
freaking bad.
Yeah.
Elbow is bad just because they just sit there on that damn bone. And but the ditch is pretty bad, and
Yep.
the healing from your ditch is absolutely
Yeah.
freaking horrible.
Right? Because you're always moving that area. So it's always going to like.
And you sleep at night, and you wake up, and you're like, "Oh no, I'm stuck together." You know.
Yes.
God.
I had to have my ditches touched up multiple times before they're solid color.
Do you also bleach your butthole?
No,
Oh, okay.
no, I don't. Unlike Emily, I have no stains that I know.
He does sun his taint though.
Let's clarify here. It wasn't I misspoke. It was. I think it said stain, okay? I think it said stain.
Hey, we have it recorded.
So what I was trying to say,
This is where you dig a deeper ditch.
right?
A deeper arm ditch.
Kyle, I know you. Here, I got you, Emily. Kyle, I know you came prepared with some topics. What do you got, buddy?
All right. So not about tattoos or beards, but if you took a 6-figure job and they asked you to shave, but you had to shave in order to keep the 6-figure job, would you do it?
Yep.
Well, it's easy for women.
I
Yeah.
don't have a beard.
It doesn't matter. I want the money. Somebody tells me 6 figures. I'm like, okay.
Oh well, okay, fine. Shave your head.
How big of
Okay,
six
fine. I'll wear a
figures?
fucking
Oh.
wig because I'll make enough money to buy nice wigs.
Are we
No,
talking
you're-
like 100,000 6 figures? Or are we talking like 999?
Yeah.
Where's the
Yeah,
decimal
yeah.
point in this?
Where
No,
where
no,
at
no,
on
no,
the
no,
6-figure
no,
scale
so-
are we?
What is your price, Corey?
I mean,
Yeah.
you want to throw $999,999. I mean, kiss
So
that
let's just
motherfucker
say-
goodbye.
Let's just say maybe
Real
maybe
thing, dude.
200. 200
I'm
or
not
300.
gonna lie. For $1 million, I'm gonna look like the biggest freaking hairless cat you ever seen.
I mean, fuck.
But you would have to stay clean shaven the whole entire time you had the job.
That's
I would
cool,
do
'cause
it.
If I'm making a mill, I only need to be there like 2 years and I can fucking retire. So
Right? Yeah, I would do it.
Yeah.
Save all that money
Yeah,
and then quit. And
But I'd
quit.
stay for 10 for the hell of it, you know.
Yeah. You'd get greedy and you'd want to stay longer.
hell
So
no, I
for
want
me, it would be
retirement.
it would be what type of job is it? You know
Yeah.
what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
Because
Are you
Yeah.
happy?
I just won't take. Yeah,
Yeah. It has to be something
I
that you
mean-
like to go to work.
right.
we all know that the facial hair doesn't make who we are, but it helps who we are.
It makes me a lot prettier.
Wait.
That is
that's
true.
Yes.
Why
A lot
did
less
Don,
ugly. I think less
did
ugly
we
would
talk
be
about
the.
fire in this little thing? Why did Don say fire and beers don't mix?
Because we were talking about,
To burn it off.
Yeah, you said you burn it off.
yeah.
Oh, you said it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rewind.
There you go.
I was thinking Don had
Promise.
an accident. I'm like, nope. No, we cannot have that. Yeah. Not for just like, yeah, maybe for 200 grand. Yeah. But not for 100 grand.
Year?
Not for 100 grand.
999.
No, but Kyle said,
No.
to be fair, Kyle put out a number. He put out 200K.
I would do it. I would wear a wig. I would shave my head.
I'd probably have to really deep down consider some serious life.
Yeah.
changes. But
Like,
Oh,
for
are
real.
you just shaving
if I
the beard
hated
or can
the
we have
damn
a
job, I
mustache?
wouldn't do it anyway, though. So, I mean, period. I'm not doing it.
We're talking about
here's the
shaving
thing.
everything.
We can all still do what we do now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like, we can still all still be part of the beard community and raise money for charity.
Totally.
You know, so that wouldn't stop it.
Nope.
But
And
Not at all.
you can always
know.
contribute to bearding, even if you didn't have a beard.
I'm
You can
saying.
always donate.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah. No, I agree. I totally agree that it wouldn't stop
There's guys.
the contributions or the being part of it. But I don't know. What say you, Jay? 200K?
It'd 1,000% have to do with what the job was. If it was something I was going to be completely miserable at, absolutely not. I would walk away in a second. So I would turn down that offer even for $1 million. I'm not shaving to do something that is going to affect my mental state just for some money.
Amen.
Money's not going to
Yeah.
make you happy. So
It's not real.
That's true.
But it could buy me a boat.
The boat's not
And
real
a
either.
truck.
all right,
Dr.
country
Boy?
song. All right, country song.
All
And
right.
a truck to pull it.
Yep. Don't forget the Yeti.
Damn right.
Mm-hmm.
Got to get that Yeti.
Hey, can I go to the restroom really fast? Am I allowed to go to the restroom?
Are
You
seriously
can.
ask that
While
in
you're
live?
doing
I love
that.
it.
Oh, hey, Drea.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Drea's coming to fill in for you anyway, so it's okay.
Yay.
All right. So I think
So I
pretty
do
much
have another-
everybody was kind of on the same page of it literally depending on the job. There's no doubt
So-
about that.
I do have a follow-up question to follow that
Bring it.
question.
I love that. Let's go.
All right.
I gotta put the brown paper away.
Your significant other, your
Yes.
wife, your husband,
Oh,
your
that's
boyfriend,
true.
your girlfriend.
My
If
dog.
they ask you to shave, would you do it?
I would never ask that of John. I don't think that's fair.
Oh, hey.
Robin's already in here, so.
She wants me to shave, then she's gonna have to change her face.
Okay.
So I don't think it's happening.
But again,
What up, Drea?
I
you
don't
can
think
also
that's fair.
ask them to shave.
I mean, you're trying to change somebody.
If you shave
Yeah,
for a
well,
woman,
yeah.
if you shave for a woman, you don't deserve a beard nor a woman.
There you go. Now I did. When I got married, I did trim my beard down. I trimmed it down just for my wedding, but I started growing it back afterwards. And my wife knows what I do in the community, and she's more liked in the community than I am. I mean, let's just be serious. So, she's like, no, you gotta grow it out. You
Totally,
can't
yeah.
shave it off.
Yeah.
My wife 100% supports my bearding. So
Now,
I have
would your
thought
wife
of
support
doing
you?
drastic things, and she has told me no. So
Who the
Now,
hell's gonna buy
would she-
beard product off a beardless guy?
Right?
that's true. I mean, who does that?
Not me.
Guys with mustaches.
You're right. I got whaler wax for them. You wait.
Whaler wax.
You wait.
I
Now the
mean,
question is, Andrea,
Damn it.
would you let Big Sexy here shave off his beard for a $200,000, $300,000 job?
Allow him to? Is that the question?
Would you let him? What would your input be?
Well, my input as a supportive wife, number one, is you do what you want to do.
There you go.
Yeah, no.
You really need permission?
She does not need permission.
What would your input have been, though?
Would it be amazing to have that source of income?
Right. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Hold on.
She's going to support your decision, but she's going to show you all of the evidence as to why you made the wrong decision.
Yeah.
Yes, bingo. Bingo.
You know how I roll.
Bingo.
And if she doesn't tell you, I'll hear it the next morning.
Or that night.
Yes. No, for sure. She
No,
is
but-
definitely my biggest supporter.
I was gonna say, but I'm not one of those wives that allow him to do anything. He's a grown ass man. He's an adult. He can make choices.
And she doesn't stop me either, no matter how stupid it is. Really beyond me to this day, you know.
I mean, some days
Why did you let me do that?
Neither does
Yeah.
mine. She let me fucking agree to wear a Speedo on stage.
What about you going
No.
down Foghorn's Hill? I thought you were gonna die on that wagon.
Did you do that?
Yeah,
Okay,
dude,
hold on. It is 5:54. Let's get Josh.
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
got something? What do you got?
I've got something. It's
Who says we have to quit at 9? We came on late.
No, we can. No, we'll roll over. We can roll over a little bit. But
Go
I'm just
sleep
saying,
till Brooklyn.
let's get another time.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yes.
Mine is kind of along the lines of Jake's intro and his hiatus, because I mean, I think we've all been going through ringers, especially, since the pandemic, so life has changed. And so what do you guys do your ritual, what do you do to keep sane in this world? Because, I know I got the weight of the world bearing down on me. The old Bon Jovi song, I'm one paycheck away from living out on the street, you know how that goes. And so for me, art is typically, some of it isn't, like I said, I got a couple designs. The design I'm doing for you, Sean, that one's different. I love that. I love it. I did a couple for Addison. I knocked them out last night. I'd never worked with them, so I was kind of a little leery of, and I didn't have any idea what to do, so I just kind of started slapping some things together. And he's like, "Dude, I fucking love it."
That's
And I'm
good.
like, "Oh God, thank God this was easy."
Probably.
And I was like, I don't know if I can handle a someone that back and forth, 3-week long
I'm
design.
super excited for my logo as well. Trust me.
Yeah, I'm liking it.
It's going to be everywhere as soon as it's done because
Yeah.
we are going to be hyping Beards on the Rocks like crazy.
Yeah.
So
I tend to dive into art, and sometimes I put off a lot of things I should be doing, as a functioning adult, for playing with art.
right. I'd say my answer, which we all probably already know right this moment anyway, is my one outlet right now is how do you word this? The game of cornhole. That's all I
I want to know how that they chose that name for that game.
right?
Back in the
Well,
day,
it's because
It wasn't a good thing.
They were originally
Like cornhole.
cornfield bags, so
They
That's-
might have needed
that's why
TP
they
for the
call it-
bung hole.
they were corn bags you threw into a hole, and that's where they came with. My question, probably on a bigger scale, is why the hell hasn't it changed over the years? But it is what it is. So
It could be bag hole.
yeah, sure.
That sounds so much better.
oh, so much
Yeah.
better.
so much better.
That's probably why they haven't changed it yet.
We're going to have her on more often.
Yeah, right.
All right.
They should change it to dry hole.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. But what does everybody else do to keep themselves sane right now and moving in a forward direction in life?
Exactly.
So
Fuck
Um, for me, one thing I do every single morning, at least I try to do every single morning, we have a chat group in Mad Bike in Kentucky. Every single morning, I will get on there and I'll say good morning, and then I'll put some type of inspirational quote. But it's not just any inspirational quote. Like it's one that like means something to me. Because the way I look at life is that you can change anybody's day by saying hello and good morning.
Yeah.
Like straight off the jump. You know, like you could wake up with the worst attitude on the planet, and if somebody says good morning to you and just starts that conversation, you know, you could carry that from a negative to a positive, and it could carry on throughout the whole day. So that's what I do. That's every single morning at least, even when I don't want to do it, because there are some mornings when I wake up and I don't want to get on there and I don't want to say good morning. I don't want to post an inspirational chat. But if I don't do it, I don't feel like it's helped me. But when I do it, I feel like I've gotten something out of it. So.
Inspirational messages. That sounds like somebody else I know.
Uh-huh.
So that's what I do every morning.
Yep, she sends me a message every day.
Mine's first.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. As long as you know I'm number one.
I post a lot of Alan Watts, but I feel he's a little. Most people probably don't get on that plane, and that's okay. But hook, line, and sinker, I've bought the Kool-Aid. You know, I mean, this is all out of my hands. I mean, I'm just following a path.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for me, those inspirational quotes that I do every morning, it's not only for my friends that I know could use it. It's for me. And as much as it helps them, it helps me twice as much because it gets me out of bed. It sets my day for the day, my entire mindset.
And you're going to get a good message back.
Yeah. And, you know, there's a couple people that I send messages to that are really going through some crazy hard times and they don't respond. They see it, they don't respond. But at times then I'll get you know what, seriously, those really helped. And that is helpful. Yeah. So for me, that's what I need. That helps me. Me helping someone else lifts me up.
Yep.
So we got a gal here local. She came down to our last show last Friday, and she's been buying a lot of art. She just kicked cancer. I think she went in just like I said a week ago, and it was still in remission and all that. And then come Monday or Tuesday, she posted some artwork she was working on, and you know I was like, oh, this is so awesome, and she was like, well, you know, you and Kevin are the main reasons I'm inspired to create. And I was like, holy shit, that's all I want. That's all I want. You know, I mean, I want to create art, but I want to make other people do something cool.
Yes.
So that's
healers.
You'd be surprised.
I know somebody else in this chat that's got his inspirational quotes every morning as well.
Right.
We see you, Jake.
State Farm.
No, I do a few different things. Like Drea, it's true. I mean, if you want them, just you know, you got to get on the Patreon and ask for them. Corey gets it for free. So, you know, Corey's OG subscriber.
Number
but
one.
No, I do a number of things. One, I have a Snapchat streak with a buddy of mine who struggled with mental health issues. We're almost at 900 days. We send one snap a day to each other, and it's every morning, and it's have a good day, and I say have a great day. That's it. That's all we ever do. That's all we ever talk about. There was one day last year that he reached out after our morning, you know, exchange of have a great day, and said, he goes, you know, there's days that this is the only reason I get out of bed. and it damn near broke me.
Yeah.
You know, like Drea, I like to help people too. So, you know, once I kind of gathered myself, I started posting inspirational stuff on, you know, Instagram and Facebook, some on my TikTok as well. But the thing I do for myself, I write. You know, I do short stories and poetry. That helps me just get whatever I got going on up here. You know, just getting it out on paper, getting it out in video, and just letting it be heard or seen. Whether anyone sees it, you know, if I handwrite it out on a piece of paper, whether anyone sees it, it's still seen. It's still out there. It still comes out of my head, and then it's not just sitting up here festering.
Yeah.
So.
Heck yeah.
And I'm, you know, like Josh, I'm sure you have a lot of stuff that you've worked on that, you know, you started working on it and you're just like, no, that's not, no one's going to see it, but I needed to do it for myself.
Yeah. Like I said,
Like the kick-ass shark dog. I love that shark dog, man. That shark dog kicked ass.
Well, maybe we'll finish it.
Hey, we should write a cartoon. Don't you remember Cat Dog or Dog Cat, whatever it was?
Yeah.
Shark Dog's way cooler.
You can have Shark Dog.
He could bite his own other half. He could turn around and be like, "Arr, arr, arr."
He could have a stain on his butt.
Say no to cats. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
He could have baby hands, baby paws, baby fins. He got it.
Okay, so
deal, chicken wing, deal.
I'll tell you guys what keeps me sane. I feel like there's a lot of things that have to keep me sane, but mainly I think it's just telling myself that that I'm I know inside that I'm like an awesome good person, because I feel like you go through life with a lot of people like
definitely
not really beating you down, but you know, things that come at you that might try to get into your psyche that bother you. And so I just constantly tell myself that I'm a good person, that I'm awesome, and that like I do good things. Like I work at a school for autistic kids and special needs. So that is also what keeps me sane, because I know every day I'm going to a job that I like really, really, really love.
Right.
So that's one thing that I'm lucky in life, because I had so many jobs that I would cry leaving, or, you know, I was a teacher forever, like very stressful. But now I go to a job every day that I like super excited to go to work. So I think that's another way that keeps you sane, because if you wake up and you're happy to get ready to go somewhere, like, because you're at your job more hours in a day than you honestly are with your families, if you think about it, like with sleep.
Right.
So I know that's not easy for everybody to find a job that they love, but for me, going to work every day keeps me sane, and then just reminding myself that I do good in the world.
Yeah.
For people that might get in your ear and try to tell you different.
Like for me, if there's one thing I can say to anybody out there who is struggling, because we all struggle, and if anybody is wondering what to do in their life, find something that you love doing.
Yeah, like a purpose.
Yes, find your purpose. You know,
like a passion.
It doesn't matter if your purpose is making bean bags to throw in a hole, you know, or write or draw.
Yeah.
Or if you think your purpose is stupid and that nobody will get it, as long as you love doing it and as long as you enjoy doing it, make it yours, and make it awesome.
He's got to find what works for you.
Very in the vein of Alan Watts there.
Yes, you know, because that's one thing that I struggled with prior to joining the beard community. When I joined the beard community, I found my purpose. You know, because I found my acceptance. Now, yes, there are people out there that just don't like me because I can be somewhat brash. I can be somewhat hard-headed. My wife said somewhat, more like all the time. But, you know, like for me, it's find your purpose, you know, and whatever it is, whatever you're going through. I know that people have heard this 1,000 times. No matter what, you matter. No matter what, 100%, you know. And it's okay to have those shit days. It's okay, you know. But hey, that's why we're here.
Yeah, life's not going to be awesome every day. Like we should all know it's going to
Life
be
is gonna
ups
suck.
and downs. You got to
Yeah.
look forward to that next up. You have to know that things are always going to get better. That's what I hope everybody, hears.
If it wasn't for the bad times, how do you learn to appreciate the good times?
Yeah.
Mhm. Amen. Preach it, brother.
But yeah,
And you know what?
find
Big
your
man,
purpose.
I know Fabs would say the same thing as you. That getting into the beard community showed him a purpose in life and really got him out being more outgoing and social. And I saw a totally different John once we joined the beard community.
Because he uses the weave.
Well, the beard community is such an amazing community. I mean,
Right?
it's its own kind of thing. I mean, there's plenty out there that are like it, that have their own groups of like-minded people doing the same thing, together to benefit others. That's why I love the club that I'm part of in the cornhole community as well. As we do fundraisers, and we raise for charitable people and events and everything. And that's why it was so easy just to freaking fall right in love with it as I do with this, because it's still what I love doing. It's still like just what keeps me going, trying to make a difference. If you can just make a difference a little bit, you don't have to be any better than anybody else out there.
Right?
You can be just as broke as every other fool out there, and it doesn't even matter. As long as you made a difference in somebody's freaking life, you did something.
Yeah. And I love that the beard community is so accepting of like any newcomer, there's never any from what I've seen, there's never been like a clicky weird thing or like, who's that? Or like, I don't know, maybe that happens, but I've never experienced that. And I feel like everybody's always really accepting.
I would say the clicky thing is a minority thing. Like overall, everybody in the community is we're all there for the same reason. But I mean, you're going to find that in any group though, because someone's always going to be doing it for the wrong reason. So
I've got 5 people in all the communities. I got 5 people that think I'm fucking bad news, but then I've got 100 people that I deal with, that I broke bread with, that I hang out with, that we work together, and they think I'm all right. So I'm just like, whatever. I don't know what to take of all of it, but
Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one.
There's the few of us that think you're more than all right. So
right, the majority.
On that note, everybody, thank you for coming out. Thank you for being part of this show. We're 10 minutes over, but we don't freaking care. Rules are made for other people. And I hope for everybody out there that watched tonight's show, if it wasn't your normal funny cutting up banter and beards, at least maybe you took a little something home from it. And
did I kill the mood? Did I kill the mood?
Yeah, you did. It's all your fault, Josh.
Mood is never killed, on this show. I mean, you'll just never be back, but
Wow. That was
I'm just playing. I actually had a great time hanging with y'all. I do appreciate every one of you for coming on here tonight. I appreciate everybody that tuned in. And damn right, Don, you matter. We love you all, and good night.
Night.